Right, we're back live again. Sorry about that, guys.
Yes.
We got literally.
You just saw it.
We
So
literally
close.
got flooded,
What
guys.
the hell?
Twice?
We got
No?
flooded.
What the hell?
So, guys, we're back. It's 59
That's
minutes
mad.
gone, and we just got flooded
Take
with
him off.
spam, and we had to come off,
Take him
guys.
off.
We had to restart it. So sorry about that, but good to have you guys back.
I've seen two now. I've seen two.
Oh my god!
The African Goon is just dissing
Yeah.
He can't finish.
He could have had a brace. Oh,
The African Gooner said Pepe should have scored the room. Nay, we had to restart the stream because it got spammed, so we had to create create another stream.
Go.
So thank you guys for coming back. Much appreciated. Just gave you guys another like. Yeah, please like that video. That video had over 2,000 people that was watching it. We got mega spammed. I mean, that's never happened. Oh my god! Is it come back?
You come back.
Oh god!
I can see.
How is that happening?
Can you not ban these sittings?
Yeah, I've just let me just all right. Let me just block that guy. I'm just gonna have to block them as they come up.
Yeah.
But it's gonna keep me busy. I probably should have done that the first time, but we'll have to wait and see. How did
here come the reserves?
this is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see.
is that Willian? Looks like he's coming on.
No.
William's
I don't want to go to
coming
sleep
on.
now. I don't want to go to sleep now.
Yeah, you don't know. Look what Lacazette has done, man.
Shoot, Pepe.
Man said, "Shoot Pepe," you know.
Shoot Pepe. Which one are you talking about?
I'm
Which
asking
one?
Pepe
Which one?
to shoot, not shoot, man.
I mean, shoot the ball, Pepe.
You know what, guys? At least we got to see. Maitland-Niles' scoring ability in front of goal and realize why he's
Pepe
a
must
midfielder
shoot.
and defender.
Oh,
But he
brother,
can,
brother,
he can,
brother,
he can.
brother, man.
No,
Draw
no.
your foot, man. Draw your foot.
Vincey, they're going to show you Mikel Arteta's face after in the replay. He is not happy. He's so pissed off.
Yeah,
Draw your foot, man.
Can
What
imagine.
That is awful. That is
Draw your foot.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he's vexed.
Oh, another chance by Pepe gonna miss.
Oh man.
Them hand gestures.
Defending though.
You know
Yeah.
he's getting it. You know.
No. With our system, it's this.
Hook him.
Guys,
He's getting
how
cold.
many goals
cold.
could we have had today?
7.
We should be on 7
Yeah.
or 8.
Look at it. Look, Kuke
getting
says,
cold, man.
Ceballos and Willian on, telly off. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Hold on. Reece is coming off. Oh. Wait.
Why are they taking him off?
Coming off.
That's mad.
Listen, unless Reece is
They're
playing
not
on
showing that bit
Sunday,
yet.
They play on Sunday.
yeah, and
They're playing
that's the
Sunday.
only thing I could see because I'm surprised to see Willian. I would have expected to see one of the kids.
Where is
Even
that?
Lacazette coming off now.
Why would you bring Willian on?
Because
Don't
he
know.
doesn't play on. So he doesn't play on Sunday. He
Oh,
does.
and Emil
He
Smith
needs to
Rowe's
learn
coming on
how
as
to
well.
play with
Yeah,
playing this
yeah.
system.
All right, so
can't
Nenny's
believe
coming
he's
off
taking
for
Reece
Ceballos. And he
Yes,
better do
Nelson.
something.
Really?
Don Nelson.
Oh, look at this wicked stat.
Apollo, you got to ban Corbyn.
Oh.
You
All right.
just come back.
Okay.
4 times.
What is
5
up with
times.
this guy?
Okay, yeah, I've done that one.
Mustafi,
Should've done-
captain of Arsenal. What
Should have
can
done
we
that the
say?
first time.
It's a sad day, guys. It's a sad day.
What's a sad day?
Mustafi is the captain of Arsenal.
Oh, Jesus.
Crying out loud. You know what's going to happen now, don't you?
Told you, man. Lacazette, man. I give it to you, man. I give it to you.
He did play well today, though. He did
That's
play
a cameo. That's a cameo, man.
well. Candy.
Guys, all of Eddie Nketiah's 16 goals in his senior club career has been scored from inside the box.
Yeah, I'm not
11,
surprised about
11 goals for Arsenal, 5 goals for Leeds, and then it has the addition poacher. That's the Opta Joe stat that's coming through for for Eddie Nketiah.
Is
And
that a
about-
good thing? Is that a good thing?
Of course it is.
Yeah,
Of course.
no, but it means that he's a different type of striker. That like,
I've been saying all along. Look,
I bet Franny Jeffers had them same stats.
no, I'm looking at it now. Andy Cole, 94.6 of Andy Cole's goals were scored of inside the box.
oh, wow.
96.2% of Dwight
Get up.
York's goals were scored inside the box. And there you go. That's the guy who runs onto everything, Tony. That's the guy who runs
Has he
onto
scored
everything.
a goal from outside the box then?
I don't think so.
He has it, but not in his professional career. He has for
What
England.
the hell's that?
Yeah,
I've scored
he
a
has.
goal from the halfway line.
Yeah, he has. But Tony, this is the thing that I don't understand.
must score.
He hasn't
Lord have
started
mercy.
a game this season in the
Come
Premier
on.
League. He scores goals.
Seriously? Seriously?
I'm just
These
watching
guys-
it now.
These guys are missing like Scott Sisson, man. There used to be an
joking,
NFL
man.
player, Neomis. There used to be an NFL player called Scott Sisson. And
Uh-huh.
every time he missed, the tag was missing Sisson. Yeah? That's just a joke right there, man.
That's
Oh,
a great
man.
goal from Ceballos. But
Hold on, what just happened there?
Oh, man.
I gotta rewind the TV.
Must score,
And
man.
Andrew said, "Oh God, here comes. Let's block
Ban
this.
him again,
Let's block
ban him.
this one.
Corbyn's back again.
God, yeah, loads of them, man.
What about Andrews? Andrew as well. Gringo.
Lots of them to block.
True. Mike Graham as well.
Finish.
What is all of
Thank
this,
you.
man?
Thank you.
Yes, Smith Rowe.
Emil Smith Rowe.
I
Go
gotta
on.
sit here and ban this shit.
Emil Smith Rowe.
Yeah,
How is this
That's-
happening?
That's how you finish.
it's something you're gonna have to talk to them about this,
We've got
Apollo.
assist though,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
That's how you score. What I tell you about ESL?
Smith Rowe.
ESR.
Smith Rowe's been on for 2 minutes.
What I tell you about ESR?
Oh, God.
And everyone's like, no, he's not played enough. I told you.
A lot of these young players just need really a chance. Like
Exactly.
He's definitely
a
up there.
5 to
innit?
10 game run to
What's this
really.
about? If you block us, you're not black.
How does that even come up on your stream, Apollo?
I don't know, mate. It's the first time I've ever seen this. I'm gonna have to talk to YouTube about it.
Yeah, because it's like they've taken control of admin rights.
Well, no, because then they'd be able to control what we do inside of our books.
No,
This
but
is just-
you select that though. You're the only one who can select that coming up on the
Oh, hold on.
in the
Yeah,
chat.
that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm trying to work out how they managed to force. You should be able to be the only person that can forward a comment into the feed.
Yeah.
No, it's an option. It's an option that I have with the feed. So hold on a second.
Yeah, but they've obviously overwritten that option.
No, it isn't. I haven't. I just haven't set the parameters on the feed, and I know that there's a way I can do that. But then that just means that those guys won't be able to have put comments in.
Can you block the comments right now at all? So
I
there's no
believe I can. I'm just trying to see
Okay.
how it
And you've
works.
got Aunt Sally as well.
Come on.
And the other thing that you obviously you've lost control of your monetization because it's gone back to that czar.
Yeah.
It looks like someone's hacked you.
But no, because this is only on. They can only do this on a live stream, and they're bots. They're bots. Whatever they are, they're bots.
See, straight away, Willian, his ball movement has been slower than Lacazette's.
Guess.
Oh no, don't it? Oh, good challenge.
Good yeah.
Good
An
challenge.
interception, but lost the ball at a couple of seconds later.
I don't know how there's a way.
Oh, Callum is coming back. Brilliant.
Mari's a don, you know. He's just a don.
Yeah, I don't know whether there's a way to stop the.
Is
I
there a
don't
way
know
that you
whether
can
there's.
report them on while this is going on?
Even the something going on with that monetization thing. Oh, it's gone back to pounds now. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that is all
Because you
about,
can't
guys.
And you've got to worry about that because that's
Show display names.
I just sent you a private message, Apollo.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do to have a look. I'm just in the settings here.
Let's go, Callum. Let's go, Callum.
Yeah. Good to see Chambers back.
Oh, good. Mustafi's coming off. Great.
Oh,
Naff off.
is that guys?
Stink.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Much though I like that Chambers is back, I cannot help but think, how the hell does William Saliba not get chosen to be in that squad? Like,
Well, I don't even
it's
think we
crazy.
registered him in the Europa
no,
League.
this is my point.
Yeah.
My point is literally, you had a guy who broke his leg and wasn't able to play for nearly the whole period, and he still managed to get on the pitch before William Saliba.
Very versatile, can play right back, centre back, as you said, centre midfield.
I just don't get it.
Yeah. It's really weird. The Saliba thing, I don't get. My guess is that they must be trying to loan him out or in January. Maybe they've already got something in place.
I hope they don't loan him out. I hope not, because I mean,
I believe that's
what
what
does he
they're
have
trying
to
to do, Ebony.
What does he have to do to get a game, though?
Yeah, that's the exact point I'm making. What does the guy have to do to get a game? We know the unfortunate story about his mother, but you know, listen.
Yeah.
He's been at the club over a year and a half now.
Perfect situation.
That's great football.
Is there a way? Hold on a second. Let me just check.
Turn out.
There might be a way I can shut the comments off.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Inside. Oh, unlucky. Great football. The football's lovely.
Absolutely entertain the fans.
Definitely, they've been reading our comments in the forum because this is what we've been craving for.
Oh, close.
Okay.
That was Wenger ball. Oops.
You know, I think what will happen to Saliba. Saliba will probably end up going on loan, and he'll come back and play in 2022-23.
The guy's a class talent, man. We can't afford to annoy him.
It doesn't make any sense, you know, buying him, loaning him, and then bringing him here and then loaning him again. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Right, let's try this.
A couple of minutes, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's an opportunity for him to get some confidence tonight, which probably has been lacking, but I probably think the players that will play.
Whoops. Easy, Pablo.
Will be rested tonight and come up early in this match tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's get the ball now. Nah, let's use it. Come on.
Oh, that was bad play, Ceballos.
Terrible. Such a greedy little.
The ball.
Have you not? That? It's like he hasn't been seeing how we've been moving the ball.
Again. Why give him a free kick? The guy got up.
Community. Oh, here, found it. Right.
It's just crazy, man.
The one thing I got right is that we'll score 4.
We will score 4 on a Thursday.
Oh, got away with that one.
Oh, he was nowhere. Keeper was nowhere near that.
He was nowhere near that, innit, Tone?
Nowhere near that. Keeper's
I'm seconds behind you guys.
Look how far Wilson is from his header.
He got to stay, but then the ball is just like the ball decides that he wants to go into row Z. Watch it again.
Keeper.
Yeah, mate. He's not ready, mate. He ain't ready. That boy fast right, man. He fast right.
That was nice.
You know, man. He's still, man. He's still.
Oh, dear.
Too much pace on the ball, wasn't there, for him to really
I you know what? I'm not sure if I can watch a Premiership game if that brother's starting, you know, in goal.
Give.
No, he won't. It'll be Leno.
Give the ball.
If
I'm just saying,
if Runners
Mark
starts goal in the Premier League, be worried.
I'm not sure if I can watch it. I'm not sure if I can watch it.
Leno part 2.
Like,
Oh,
nah, he's worse. Like, all the stats I looked at Runnison, I think except for his ability to control the ball in the box,
yeah,
and his presence, everything else, he at best he's a championship goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And we bought him for how much?
I think I what, 2 mil? No, it was cheap.
Why did we let
William.
go
Good
Martinez, man? Why did we let him go?
Stop it, Ebony. We don't use that word in this room.
William, I think I said to the Arsenal fans themselves, really hoping he gets that confidence that seems like he's been lacking the last.
Okay. Right, let's see what effect that is having.
He's a good player, isn't
Okay,
Sentiment. I've done everything I can to try and shut off the comments on the studio level, and let's see what happens. Yeah, it's never happened to me before.
Yeah. I'm going to say something now. Now that this is what I asked for midweek on the forum, and I'm going to say it now. If we can get our first team playing this type of football on Sunday, we're going to win.
Yeah,
we're going to win.
You know what? Because of the game that it is, I think there will be. It's the least that we can get is a draw. That's the least that we're going to get.
We have to play like this, though.
If we get a draw, I'd be so happy, man. I would be so happy.
We play like this, I'm confident that we can get a win. Because it's the mindset. And we haven't seen this willingness to play triangles, play with pace consistently and positively since the first game of the season. So this is what I want to see. We get back to this, everyone's happy. But
the people who are playing right now are going to be happy, but they're not the same people who are going to be sitting in a dressing room on Sunday, and that's the problem. You've got to pick those guys up. These guys are on a high because they're winning every week by 4 goals. The guys who aren't winning are in a completely different stadium. Think about Aubameyang. He hasn't scored in how long? If he was playing today, he'd probably grabbed about 6 goals.
I don't think. You know what? I think it would be a problem if he was playing today because his movement and his ball
Oh,
control.
what a ball! What
That's a beautiful ball. His movement and ball control would have slowed down a lot of our play
Let's
today.
get out the way, man.
Yeah, but that's what it's about in these kind of ball situations, in these kind of games. You have to practice those really fast, rapid movements. You know, where you play, play for one touch, 2 touch football. You know, if anything, the 2 players that have come on have held the ball too long.
Yeah.
I've missed the fans shouting handball. Good to hear
Those
them,
guys
mate.
first half, they were like 1-2 bam, 1-2 bam, and now it's like becoming a little bit more 3-4-5 bam.
Guys, I'm just gonna say in the early 90s, Tony and myself were playing this type of football. First half football, that's what we were doing. Standard. Standard. So this is what we're saying. It's like this is.
Save.
I'd love to see some footage of you guys in the early 90s.
Yes, exactly.
Guys,
days of mobile phones, my dear.
Sentiment, sorry, mate. I've added you back in. And guys, I've had to shut all of the chat off because it was just going nuts. So you can still, I think the Facebook stream is still going on live, but you can still be able to add via Facebook, although I'll have to double check that one. Yeah, today, guys, we just had to get rid of those spammers. Absolutely ridiculous.
Here he comes. The Balogun's coming on.
Yeah.
I'm seconds behind you guys.
10 minutes though.
Do you want the screenshots? Would that make a difference?
Coming off.
When you're sending it to them.
I don't know. I'm just gonna tell them. I've got all the names here anyway, so I've got all the names that are saved on my server. Every name I block here is being recorded, so I'm gonna send that to YouTube.
Yeah, they should actually trace them by the IP number. Yeah,
that's what I'm going to.
Is our Nene still on?
Yes. No, he's not. It came off
ages ago.
Okay, he's gonna start on Sunday. He's starting on Sunday. Defo.
Yeah.
Because Tobias is
I'd love him
finishing.
to start on Sunday.
He'll start.
Oh, he's not going to put Xhaka and bloody.
Go on, Smith.
What to put Xhaka on Sunday? Watch.
Oh, Jesus Christ! No.
I know my head hurts thinking about it.
He'll start. I'm just glad William's playing now because then he won't start.
What, battling Sissoko in midfield and who's the other one that they spent a lot of money on?
That disrupted the game for me, man. I mean, damn, I missed about 10 minutes.
Well, chill out and relax, Apollo. Come and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get another goal. And you spent the past, I think, 15 minutes trying to block and.
No, but you know what? At least I needed to do that for my own sanity to learn how to block it.
Keep that ball moving.
But you can't block it in StreamYard. You have to go to YouTube Studio and block it in the community, which is strange. Yeah. So I'm looking to control it here, and it won't let me. It won't let me. So I'm going to speak to StreamYard about that because there should be some. I'm paying for this service. It should be giving me the ability to manage the chat like that. So,
yeah. Nombele. That's the guy. Here's Fabrice Nombele.
Yeah. Him and Sissoko in midfield. What? Guys, dominating Xhaka.
Oh, wicked pass.
So I just want to check if anybody who is a member of 101 can still type into the chat. Can you type in and let me know if you can still make comments? Can you just, Fabrice, if you can hear me, bro, can you just type something in? Andrew, Nay, if you guys can type something, and I just want to find out if you guys are still able to put comments on. Okay. Yeah, it's still working. Okay. So what's happened is I've blocked about 1,000 people. I've blocked a ton of people. Well, a couple of hundred people I've blocked, and hopefully that will. Anwar still okay. Good. Cheers. Thanks a lot, guys. Victor, thanks, guys. We're kind of back to normal now.
Send it, shoot.
That was messy, man.
Putting the ball
Draw your foot, man.
That was messy.
Yeah.
from the line.
Pepe should have just taken a shot.
Isn't it funny that everybody scored who normally scores has scored except for Pepe? Pepe made the goal.
And he's on,
Pepe, he just
on
had
his
to
left
power his
foot.
way through it.
Oh, it's a
He's on his
cheeky
left
little.
foot on the left-hand side, and you can't draw your foot and shoot at the goal.
Yeah.
Sentiment. Is anybody heard from Sentiment? I accidentally blocked Sentiment while this was going on,
Oh,
and I had to go back into the
And unblock him.
and unblock him. Yeah. So so Sentiment, if you're out there, can you send me an email, please? I am in my community settings. I can see your name, and it has been put back. So there's
It
no
wasn't
issue.
personal. It wasn't personal.
And you guys, you want to see how much blocked words I've now put on my channel. The F word, the C word, Black Lives Matter, BLM, I blocked
my
Black,
God.
White, Brexit,
Oh,
Wanker,
wow.
F. Oh my word. I've blocked about 20 words now, so that if this happens again, they can't come up and say the same thing. That's
Wow.
a mad piece.
Hopefully they don't come on as new people.
Oh, that's mad.
Next thing you're going to see is pure love spamming coming on top of you.
Yeah, guys, I'm sending out an APB for Sentiment. Has anybody seen where Sentiment is? Sentiment, if you're watching the stream, can you send me a message? I just want to make sure that you're back and it's working now, bro. Mad thing.
This is encouraging. Really encouraging to see this performance. Long overdue.
yeah, it's been nice
For
to
real.
watch us play the moving football. Oh,
Wow, that's extraordinary that the bots hasn't even showed up on my views. There was one part where it had 2,000 views, which was
So
it just doesn't say anything now. That's weird.
What's the views? What's the views like now?
Well, the first half views was 185, and the second half views is 207.
you know
Normally,
what I really hate?
what's
You
that?
know when a guy crosses a ball and the defender's in front of you and you make no effort to go above the defender. I really hate that. So
And we
defender
need
it's
to
gonna be a
cut
cross.
out.
clearance and you're like,
Yeah.
why couldn't you just go in for the header?
You know it's going to be
Put one
high.
on him.
I'm sending out an APB for Sentiment. If anybody has seen Sentiment, can you please contact administration ASAP? I'm worried about my boy. I want to make sure that he's in the house.
I think he's on an agenda. He's gone after them bots, man.
Oh, we're peppering this goal right now. There's another goal in this.
I know.
You know what? Man, like Balogun, imagine if he was on the bench on Sunday. Imagine for them youngsters to be on the bench and coming on. North London
I'd like him
derby.
to start, actually.
Oh,
Is
I
that
think that'd be
asking a bit
beautiful,
too
man.
much?
yeah, way too much.
Yeah, that would be cool if that
Away
happened.
I deal with.
That would be nice if that happened.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Football is different gravy today.
And this is what we want to see, man.
A talisman's going to be birthed on Sunday, man. I feel it, man. One of the young bloods.
Smith Rowe.
That would be
So
something.
keep going,
Yeah.
keep going. One more, give. That's it. Do it again. And go, give and go. Too much, William.
And William's got a good record against Spurs, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't think he's lost.
Right. Okay. So Nay is saying that they can see Sentiment, but we can't see
Yeah,
him.
sentiment is back.
Yeah. I can't see him. I can't see him on the front
Yeah.
page here.
I can see him now. I can see him in the chat.
Right. So I'm
He
just gonna
said, I'm
check.
alone and naked.
FBI sentiment.
Great cross. Oh, too much.
I said to Bertram the other day, I said, in Europe, we score 3 or 4 goals every game. How many goals have we scored today? Mad thing.
We should be on 7 or 8.
Too much.
Yeah.
Keep
No,
it
Joe,
in.
this game, we should have scored 8 goals.
Maitland Niles is on shooting practice for the
For real.
whole session, man.
Pepe's on shooting practice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, man.
It's not his night tonight.
No, not at all.
And you know he's getting blasted for that miss.
Straight up, man.
I was vexed, man.
Can't even pass the ball. Take a nice to that.
He'll be all right
You're
on
shocking,
Sunday.
man.
He'll be all right on Sunday.
He can't even pass the ball for a throw-in.
Mad thing.
He'll be all right on Sunday.
So, guys, what has Balogun done since he's come on?
I mean, he's held the ball up well a couple of times, but so far hasn't had much of a chance to really try to do anything.
There he is. Oh, just got a foul. Just outside the box. Just literally protected the ball nicely. Williams shot wide.
Right.
Shooting practice. Them man get jealous of Lacazette scoring from outside the box, and now they want to have a goal.
But you know what, guys? Lacazette is playing for his contract this season.
What
No,
contract?
He'll still be sold.
Yeah, he still has to go.
No, but he's playing. He's got to play.
No, yeah, I agree.
Perform to stay. He's playing for his contract this year.
Well, I mean, the thing is, would you actually play Lacazette long term at the number 10? Because I think, like,
God damn, what are you lot talking about? Lacazette, the longer number 10.
Because
number 10.
God damn.
Because I don't think that there's any, in terms of playing up front as a striker, we've got too many young strikers now. Like we've.
He's got to be sold. Would you say he's got to be sold?
Yes.
At the end of the season.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got to be sold.
Because I would have sold him last season. That's the thing. I would have sold him last season to get money.
Nobody wanted him.
Got him this season. They wanted to keep him. So if you're this season, he's got to play and score for us to get some value on him. Otherwise, that's money down the drain again.
You're absolutely right.
You ain't getting nothing for Lacazette now.
What, not even 15?
Oh yeah, no, we should be able to get that. Ooh, close.
I'm telling
a man
you
like him
what,
should be
man,
still getting at least 30k.
We should have scored 8 goals tonight.
At least.
We should still get 30k for Lacazette.
I can't see that.
Well, yeah, I mean, teams are desperate for strikers. I mean, look, but you
have to score goals to be a striker.
Yeah,
or maybe if you move back to Spanish, maybe if you move back to La Liga, then he'll play better because it's a different.
I mean, right now we were talking about a team in the Premier League who was really good, but they needed a striker. What was that team? Neomis, remind me. This was last week we were talking about. Hold on, I'll tell you which team it was.
Oh, Leeds
United.
No, because Leeds have got was it Leeds we were talking about?
They've got Bamford, but
because we were talking last season. Bamford was atrocious.
I'm
Sheffield
sure.
United.
Was it Sheffield? Let me go through it and find out who. Let me just look at the league. Maybe that might.
United have got Cavani.
None of them teams can afford his wages anyway.
Right, hold on a second. Who was it? We were talking. Was it West Ham we were talking about? I think it was. No, because they got Antonio.
Pass the ball. Thank you.
Keep it.
Pass the ball.
Keep it moving.
Keep pressing.
Now.
Damn, I'm not really sure which team we were talking about.
Yeah.
Was it Brighton? I don't know. I can't remember.
It could be Brighton.
Yeah, it could be Brighton. I mean, yeah, they could. I mean, they've got what? Welbeck now, but
Gentlemen,
You know what? I think you were right. I think it was Leeds, because we were saying, how can a team have 97 shots in the last 3 games and not score? So
Yeah.
I think that's what we were talking about.
Gentlemen, I have to love you and leave you, as I have another call to jump onto. So, it's been a
Oh,
pleasure.
bro.
No
Much
problem,
love.
no problem, mate.
see you later, bro.
So, guys, this is going to be a quick one because my son has to come and do some studying on this computer. So, Arsenal have won. A little bit shocked today that they didn't play more of the kids.
Yeah.
You know, they'd already qualified. They're going to win. They've won the division. They're unbeaten. And I thought this was an opportunity to let us see Smith Rowe for longer periods, Balogun actually starting a game up front with Nketiah rather than Lacazette. But we didn't kind of get that today, so maybe they'll give us that in the last game. But overall, even though I missed about 10 minutes of the game, I'm really happy with what I've seen from Smith Rowe. Obviously, he scored. Nelson, another good game. Maitland-Niles played well apart from his finishing, and I think they're going to be laughing about that in the dressing
Leave him
room.
alone.
I think they're going to be laughing about
Sunday if he starts.
But Vincey, what's your thoughts on the game overall?
I'm just really pleased that we've remembered triangles, the basics of football: pass and move, pace, positive mentality, command at the back. Mari, beautiful game for me, and it's just refreshing to see players who we've heaps a lot of pressure because they played poor in the Premiership. And, you know, Lacazette, I'm just really chuffed for him to put in this performance in a captain's armband. That's what we want, okay? We're not talking about what you've done years. When you wear the armband, we want the performance, and you can engulf the team. That first half performance, we play like that on Sunday. I'm confident we can beat this Tottenham team who are top of this league, man.
Yeah, Ebony. By the way, Kuke saying, "Can you see Centre?" Ah, there he is. Finally, I've got you on there, mate. I can't see your other comments, but this one, I made some adjustments to the chat so I can see you again. So listen, that's good. But thank God we're back to normal, guys. That was a nightmare, and I wouldn't want to go through that again. I have 121 names blocked on my account, and I'm going to send YouTube a nice little letter after this. Before I come to you, Ebony, Andrews asked, what impact did the fans have today?
Huge.
Yeah.
Look at the performance. If anything, the players are playing for the fans. They know they're going to be held accountable. It works both ways.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Ebony, what's your thoughts on today?
Great pass move, great passy, pacey movement. One touch here, there, and everywhere. It was almost like watching FIFA. That's how good they were. It was just straight pass and move, no dilly dallying, no waiting for 5 seconds. It was just get ball, one touch, pass quickly. That's what I want to see on Sunday. And I'm confident, she says, with their. I'm confident that on Sunday we can actually do a repeat performance. Yeah, I'm really impressed. You know, everybody played quite well. Stop mocking A&M. He'll be all right on Sunday.
Andrew's saying,
all right.
Andrew's saying, remember, Ebony has to make a promise for Sunday. And 18 saying, what? Because she mentioned FIFA. He's saying, what? She's a gamer girl too. Such a queen.
I'm not a gamer, but I do watch other people play FIFA, and I just love that paciness. You know, everybody's. It seemed like everybody was playing for each other today, as well as the fans.
Yeah, the only I although I'm a gamer and I play Call of Duty and Destiny 2 and all that stuff, I haven't played sports games since 2006, and that's because in the 80s I dominated FIFA and Madden.
Wow.
I used to have tournaments in my house and set up 4 televisions with 4 game consoles, and I'd have my house packed with about 10, 15 guys, and we had a league. We ran a league in my house. So we would do a FIFA league, we would do an NFL league, and on a Friday night, we'd be there from about 7 o'clock, you know, kebab, Chinese food, everything in the house. and we go all the way through till 6, 7 in the morning, a.m. on a Saturday morning, just non-stop 12 hours of playing games.
Yeah.
And the guys would sit down, NFL games like Pittsburgh against Washington, and then you do all of that stuff. And we had a league table. So I'd switch the league table, in terms of wins, losses, and we'd have a Super Bowl in the playoffs. It was brilliant, but that's what you didn't really have a lot of computer use in the early 90s. Computers more sort of came into the mainstream in the mid 90s, late 90s. So things like email and all that, we didn't have that. We communicated just by knowing that everyone was on the landline phone, and we said, 7 o'clock my house on a Friday night, I would set up the league, and that's what we did. And then that's how I played it so much for 70s. Actually, Madden 89 came out before the 90s, so I've been playing it for that long. So by the time I got to 2006, 2007, all of the younger people started getting into sports games, and I was like, I've been playing this for 18, 19 years. I'm done with it, and still up to now, I won't play FIFA, won't play Madden. Because I've done it. I've done it for
already,
20 years. And, while it's great for everybody now and the graphics are amazing and everything, I've just moved on to community games like Destiny now because I'm done with the sports games anyway. That's my knowledge.
Can I just say one more thing about the game tonight, though? For their goal, the defending was atrocious. And I can honestly say that was the only point for me where the defending was absolutely abysmal. Apart from that, we defended quite well.
Yeah, true. There's a guy, PS Me, I think it is, a YouTube channel who does all the Arsenal games and whatever on FIFA. I'll watch those from time to time, but nice thing. Neomis, what did you think of the game today?
I thought it was a good game. I'm glad that we won. I predicted a win out of the game. It was good to see the range of goals. I'm glad to see big improvements from Lacazette. I think he's improved massively from last week. Good to see Reece Nelson have another good game. He came off early. I hope he either gets a start or gets some more game time against Spurs on Sunday. Eddie scored a goal, which was good for him. Cedric
Fourth goal of the season.
Yep.
He scored the same amount of goals for Arsenal as Pepe and Lacazette and Aubameyang. So our four leading goal scorers is Lacazette, Pepe, Aubameyang, and Eddie. And Eddie has not started a league game, and Pepe has only started 2 league games out of the 10 games. So
that's mad.
He's got to start on Sunday.
Those are crazy stats. No, listen. I mean, the opposition that we're going up against, we all knew Arsenal are the better side, and we went out there, put in a professional performance for the fans, and did a great job. I just want to see us start to put this good form in the Premier League, and hopefully we could start to do that against Tottenham on Sunday. So, but great performance from the boys.
We can.
Got some. Carlito is saying, will Partey be fit for Sunday? In my opinion, and the people that I've spoken to, as you know, down at the London Coney, no, I don't think he's going to start on Sunday. That's my honest and professional opinion, or semi-professional opinion. I don't think he's going to start for Sunday. In fact, if you want my real honest opinion, I don't think that we're going to see Thomas Partey until 2021, but that's just me. You can hold me to that. If he comes back, I'll be really happy. But from what I was told today about because remember, he had a scan today, and I was getting messages after 6:30. So from what I've heard, I don't think we're going to see him until 2021. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if those guys at London Coney are wrong, then they're wrong. But that's the prognosis right now. It's up in the air. He feels he can play, but as I said, the scan shows something different. This Vincey's a gamer as well. I didn't know you were a gamer, Vincey.
Yeah, man. Back in the day, man. It's Pro Evo. That's why I kept with Xbox Original. Because back in the day, FIFA, Pro Evo, Sensible Soccer, Championship Manager.
Soccer, I remember that, man.
Kickoff 1, Kickoff 2, the Italian League. Mash them all up. Just like yourself, man. I don't play the new games because it's like you've done it back then. I remember all them nights you have your custard cream and your Ribena and you bleach the whole night.
Oh
This
man.
whole night.
Not even Coca-Cola, you know, Ribena.
That's it. Ribena, custard creams. That's it. You don't need nothing else in life.
Hey, that's when Ribena used to taste like Ribena. Not the Ribena we've got now with all that.
Not even
Yeah, yeah.
Vimto.
Yeah, Ribena tastes like drain water right now, man. Ribena don't taste good at all.
Not even a drop of Vimto. Damn.
Yeah. I just want to say big up to Rob Kilduff in the chat, man. This is a top. This guy, if he had the opportunity, he'd be perfect for Gunnosaurus, man. The guy is at Arsenal through and through. Keeper, top bloke, man. Big him up. He's on the forum.
What does he mean by what about champ, man, Apollo? Who's champ?
Championship manager.
Oh, champion. No, I don't. Listen, I am as solid a gamer as there is. But if there's one type of gaming that I don't play, I mean, I play RPGs, but I don't play RTS. I don't play real-time strategy games like Age of Empire. I don't play Football Manager. I don't touch those things, man. I just never got into them. I'm more of an action type guy than a simulated. Some people love simulations and they'll manage and choose a team and buy this player and sell that player and get this agent and get no. I want to get the things I want to score the goals. I want to do all of that stuff. So I'm not into all of that, man.
That was the game that put a lot of pressure on relationships, man, because you can play it on your laptop. People are playing it at work. Championship Manager, sick game.
Yeah, I wasn't into that, man. I was just, listen, man, and my wife is not a gamer. She kind of got into gaming when she met me, and she broke up a couple of my guys. I taught her how to play Street Fighter. I taught her how to do the fireball and all that. But it wasn't until I taught her how to play Tekken, and she was Jin on Tekken. She was wicked. She beat up all my friends on Tekken. She broke all of them up on Tekken. So they all remember my wife as a person who mashed up all the guys on Tekken. But yeah,
maybe
man.
she can teach me something.
You know what it is, and she, look, she likes Arsenal. She'll go to the games if she'll watch some of the games with me. She'll go to the stadium if I got a ticket. But she's not an overly excited Arsenal fan. She doesn't run and look at the news every morning and say we're after this player, that player. And I think it's one of those things, isn't it? Like you heard them guys talking about Ebony about she's a catch because. And listen, guys, if you can get yourself an Arsenal girl out there, you have to do it. That's gold mine, That's the shovel digging the gold nuggets right there for an Arsenal fan, yeah. So anyway, guys, that's the result. I'm gonna go through the guys to pick their team for Spurs on Sunday, and then we'll close it up. But it's all over the Emirates. Arsenal were 4-1. 2,000 fans are on their way now, on their way home, enjoying the show, and they must have had a wonderful evening. Now, I can't wait to hear all about it. Was concessions open? Did they eat their massive, huge hot dogs with all the dry onions and the American style chili?
Or did it buy a meal for about 15 quid that you could actually get outside the town?
Yeah. Did you
for not even a fraction of the price?
Yeah. Did you get some what they call pucker pies? Did you eat them pucker pies that give you diarrhea for the whole weekend? Disclosure there in case pucker pie come after me and come after my channel. But listen, what's going to be the team on Sunday, Vincey? You go first, mate. You go first.
I think he's going to go with Bellerin. I think we'll go with Holding, Gabriel, Tierney. I think he's going to go with Xhaka and El Nene.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Xhaka and El Nene.
Yeah, everyone. That's a card. They're in the headlights. They're in the headlights.
Yeah.
It's just who hasn't played today, and it's just the nature of how it is. I think we'll see. Nelson play again. Willock, he may still play Willock. He didn't feature.
I think he'll play Willock.
And then you've got Aubameyang's going to play. I think he'll still play
Willian. I think
I don't want to say it, man. Yeah, he'll play Willian. I don't want him to, and I still think Lacazette will play.
Really?
I still think he'll play.
Okay.
He's come off early, so if he doesn't, then he's just leaving Aubameyang up front as the striker, and I can't see him do that.
Andrew says Neomis looks like he's going to faint every time Xhaka's name is mentioned. Because listen,
he's a liability.
I know those
He's a
guys have done
liability.
nothing for us.
He is a liability, I agree.
I kind of agree with Vince's team, although I would not play Xhaka at all. I'd put Ceballos in the midfield with El Nene and try and work it that way. Because at least I know I'm getting some range. At least I know I'm getting some tackling. I would still like to find a way to play Maitland-Niles in there. I really would stick him into that middle slot, that DM slot, and let him work his magic. It's just not working with Ceballos and Xhaka at the moment. So apart from that, my team would probably be the same as yours. Ebony, what would you do?
Okay. Well, obviously it's going to be Leno in goal. I'd love to see Louise there, Tierney there at the back, or maybe not even Tierney at the back, but maybe push him a little bit forward and have Ainsley there.
Yeah. I think that would be the way, or just go with a back three and put Gabriel, because if Song,
Gabriel's got to be there.
Because if Song is gonna get at Tierney, then he's gonna rip him a new one. Exactly.
So have the two Brazilians, Luiz and Gabriel, in centre backs. Have Ainsley left back, right back, left back. I'd rather Mari there than Bellerin. I'd leave Bellerin on the bench because he will get roasted. Midfield, who would I have? Definitely El Neni. Partey would be amazing, but he's not going to play. Fine, fair enough. You don't want to risk him. I'd rather Ceballos there because I don't want Xhaka anywhere near the pitch. I don't even want him on the bench. That's how much I don't want him around. Who else? Up front, Aubameyang is going to play, and he's going to have to bring his A game. And then you're going to have Pepe there.
Pepe's banned.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Up front, I want to see Nketiah, and I suppose you'll have to put in Lacazette as well. But I would love to see some of the kids play. I'd love to see Balogun there. I would love to see ESR there. Yeah. Those are the players that I'd want to see there.
Yeah, my front three would be Saka, Willian, and Aubameyang. There's not really got much wiggling room there, unless I'd rather see Nelson than Willian, but that's just my personal preference. I just think Arteta is going to keep playing Willian because he's going to, and Willian played well last week. Let's not discount. He was busy, made 4 key tackles, provided the assist for Gabriel's goal. It's not like Willian. Willian's had some really bad games for Arsenal, but the last, I would say, 2 or 3 games, he's had some decent games. But Arsenal fans, I hear Coletto, I hear what you're saying, and I do agree. But if his form comes to head, remember, Coletto, we've only had 10 games, so there's only 25% of the season gone. If his form comes into if it picks up now and he kicks up a gear, that could be a serious addition to have Willian come in. 11 goals, 9 assists last season for Chelsea, and he's got 3 assists and no goals so far. So will he switch on? When is he going to switch on? It's going to happen because he can't be this bad all the way through the season. It's just impossible. And at some point, he's going to, quality players will turn up. It's just a matter of when and not if. That's it for me. Ebony, is that your first 11?
Yeah, pretty much.
Neomis, before I come to you, Sentiment says, Apollo, does Willian have a must-start clause in his contract? No, it isn't. It's just that he's been brought in because we've had a weakness, creatively, and he was one of the most creative players in the Premier League last season. So if you're struggling with creativity, the one thing you don't want to do is take away a player who can do that for you. But as I said last week when I talked about the Wolves game, for me, when I look at it, it's just a matter of chemistry, which is very important at this level. and he just doesn't have that yet with these players. And it's understandable because there wasn't a preseason. It wasn't like, it was like full, let's go. People talk about the NFL, about how people are struggling and how quarterbacks are average now and they're not playing. It's because they never had a preseason. They barely had OTAs. Am I right, Vincey?
Yeah.
They barely had. In fact, they didn't have OTAs.
They didn't.
They just went straight into it. So much like how it was with us. We won the FA Cup. 2 weeks later, we had the Charity Shield. Next thing, bang, straight into the season. So this guy had no chemistry at all with the team. And we're kind of seeing that kind of wove its way in. So let's see how we go. Neomis, what's your starting 11 against Spurs?
Okay, I want to make this clear. This is the starting 11 I think Arteta's going to put out and not actually what I would want. So I'd probably put Gabriel and Holden at centre back. It'll probably be Bellerin at right back, Tierney at left back. In midfield, I think he'll probably go for Xhaka, El Nene, and Willock in that midfield. Out wide, I think he'll go with Saka on the left. I think Reece Nelson will start. And I think Aubameyang will be up top. And whether it's a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, I don't know. But at least that midfield kind of nails down that. I think Willock has a chance where he might play as the actual number 10, or he might play in midfield in a 3. But and Leno in goal.
This is one game that I would definitely go 3 at the back because of Kieran Tierney. I would have Gabriel match up against Song all day long. I just would not do this. But, Arteta's been getting it wrong a lot lately from that standpoint. So I really don't know where he's going to go from there. Let's see what our guys are saying. Robert says he will go for Leno, Bellerin, Gabriel, Mari, Tierney, Xhaka, Ceballos, El Nene, Pepper, Aubameyang, and Willian. So it's pretty run-of-the-mill there of what we thought it was going to be. Cool K's gone for Leno, Bellerin, Gabriel, Mari, and Tierney. A lot of people like what they saw from Mari today. And guys, if he's fit, in my opinion, if he's fit, he's definitely at Louis' level. He's definitely at David Luiz level. There's no doubt about it. He's an imposing figure, 6'4". He's slightly fleet-footed. He's not fast, but he's quick, and his experience is impeccable. We know where his experience lies, and if you get him a good run in a few games, and Tottenham might be really good for him, because the one thing that we haven't seen him do outside of dominating Mane in the Super Cup against Liverpool, we haven't really seen him play. We saw him play against West Ham and a few other games. We haven't seen him play top-tier teams. So I would definitely play Mari in this game. Niles, yes, I would definitely play Niles in the midfield. He would be my first choice, actually. Ceballos, El Nene, that's a good midfield there. And Saka, Aubameyang, and Willian, which I think is going to be that's pretty bang on what I think he should play, mate. Andrew is saying Leno, Tierney, Suarez, good call. Gabriel, Holden. Maybe too soon for Mario because of the pace of the game. I totally agree. Niles, El Nene, and Ceballos. That's another one as well. I don't think Partey's going to play. Nelson, Aubameyang, and Nketiah. Yes, that is a solid front three. 18 is just saying, I don't care about no damn thing, just no Xhaka. Carletto also saying, but we'll get William playing 20 to play in a position where to have a player who costs 70 million. Yeah, it doesn't, but that's the decisions that they live in. They live in with some really bad decisions they've made, including the Torreira, Guendouzi, and Ozil. This is the house that Edu and Arteta built. So and we have to work through it until January comes. Guys, any closing statements before we shut it down?
We're going to win on Sunday.
By how much?
I'd say 2-1.
We're going to win by 2 goals. We play like this tonight. It's mindset.
I'm loving the positivity. I'm going to go with a draw. I'll be 1-1.
Yeah, I'm going to go at 1-1 as well, and I'm going to be clinching to this microphone here. That we will come away with a draw.
But also, this is the game where probably 99% of Arsenal fans, want to win. It's not
Yeah.
the be all and end all of our season, but it's that because of that rivalry, that long lived rivalry. It's the one game that a lot of Arsenal fans live for. And if we lose on Sunday, I'm dating someone's sister.
So, guys, that's where we are today. Arsenal have won both of their previous home games against Austrian opponents. This is their first game since beating Austria Vienna 6-1 in 1992, actually, in the European Cup. But that's it, guys. Great result today. A very good, entertaining game. It was really good to see the way how the energetic movement and the composure and the desire today is something that we haven't seen in a long time on a weekend. So that's where we are, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We've got the Premier League show. We are going to try and have Andy. Andy's the Spurs fan who comes on the Premier League show. We're going to try and get him on for a preview. I'm going to try and make that happen on Saturday. So I'll see you guys then, man. Peace, and I'm out. Nice one, guys.
Peace.
See you guys.